Hello, Zemalf here and welcome back to Let's Play Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. A post-apocalyptic zombie survival roguelike where the adventures of Owen Lewis, my character, continues, and Owen is in a little bit of a trouble. He has common cold, which makes him more tired more easily, and it also decreases his strength and other stats unless he takes some medication. Unfortunately, there is no cure for the common cold apart from royal jelly, something that Owen doesn't yet have access to, at least as far as I'm aware. That's the only cure. The common cold also makes Owen quite thirsty, so that reminds me that I will organize some things here in the house. For now, I will put all the foods and stuff into the fridge instead of them lying here on the floor, so I can easily find them. And those clothes reminded me of other thing I do want to check. So I picked up all the food. There is something outside. I'm not sure what it is because it shows those question marks. It is not those little ones, rabbits or squirrels. So it's some wild animal wandered into the town. So I do have to be a bit careful. The good news about them is that they don't usually break windows. They do attack through the windows and doors if they are open, but they don't break them like the zombies do. And it probably smells me because it's out there. I will actually eat that meat sandwich. So I will press capital D to drop stuff into the fridge, and let's put some cans of Coke there. The meat sandwich is the first thing to rot, so I definitely want to eat those. And not too long from here, I will have to start boiling water. So let's put those. So I put several items in the refrigerator. So what I did, I dropped the items one square up from me, and because the refrigerator is there, I dropped them in there. Right, other things I don't need right now. I don't need the cotton hat, I will wear the bike helmet instead. I guess I don't need the raincoat because I am warm already. And then I will wear the bike helmet, and the dress reminded me. Last time I tried to disassemble some clothes by opening them in the inventory, like the dress, which is the X, and then the disassemble option is not enabled. It was enabled for t-shirt and tank top, so I thought that these clothes couldn't be disassembled to rags, but instead you need to activate some blade or scissors. So I will actually first put the scissors in something like capital S. So when I activate the scissors, it asks me chop up what, and then if I choose the dress, I slice the dress into 8 rags. So you need to activate the tool to get the rags. And right now I don't need that many rags. Right. Let me look at the scarf gives me environmental protection 2. The dust mask is the same. So I can drop the dust mask. The environmental protection also protects you against the common cold, but I guess it would have been better if I had a filter mask on or something. I thought it would only be good against smoke zombies or something like that, but it also protects against the diseases. don't need to carry the duct tape with me. I do want to carry some food. Let's drop that, and I will eat one of those meat sandwiches before they go bad. I do need to drink quite a bit, so let's take some apple cider and some orange juice as well. And at the moment I have 562 experience, and as I mentioned in the previous one, those accumulate over time, faster if I have high morale. And that experience is capped at 800, so I want to spend it at something. And the skills I will need, I want to level up my survival before I run out of food I can scavenge. Those most of the food, well, not most, but some of the food will rot, and eventually I will have to rely on hunting. And when I hunt down the animals, if my survival is not high enough, I can't butcher the corpses. And the other thing I want to level up is throwing. Until I find a weapon, throwing is my is the skill I can actually do something against enemies with. Let's drop the plastic bottle. Okay, let's take a look what that thing is outside. It is a deer. Excellent. Opened the curtains there to take a look. But there's also a jumping spider. Luckily it's now 6:30 AM, so the spider doesn't see me. Or maybe it does, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think it did. I will run into the wild. Oh, wolf spider. No. Those who watched my live stream or watched the archive I uploaded to YouTube know what happens when you go head to head against a wolf spider. So I want to level up my throwing so that I don't have to fight them in melee combat. And these squirrels and rabbits will be perfect for that. And the rain would make me miserable, but I'm wearing warm enough clothes, so they protect me against the rain. And it's also just 14 degrees Celsius. So it's good that I have plenty of clothes. That's 5 rocks. I probably want to have a dozen or so. One thing I have to be very careful when here in the wild. Normally the safe mode protects you, but one thing it doesn't protect you from is bears, because bear is not hostile originally. But if you wander too close to it, it will be hostile, and you are probably dead. Where's the wolf? In the north. Shoot, wolves usually smell you really, really far. But the wolf I can handle. Wolf spider, not so much. So, okay, rabbits and squirrels. Here comes the Bane, the rock-throwing hunter. I'm keeping an... Alright, here was the science lab. Alright, so let's throw... Well, let's actually first put the rocks into R. Let's throw rocks. And, I actually don't mind missing, because this will level up my throwing. I hit it once, but it was 0 damage. There it goes. And when I hit it and it's dead, I can go and butcher it. And all this will level up my throwing skill, 59% towards the level Level 1, and survival is already at 95 with all the butchering I have already done. Oh, I actually managed to... Oh! I didn't expect to actually manage to butcher them. I guess I will get the meat. As long as... if I hunt down a couple of them, maybe I will cook them. Okay, here's another squirrel, throwing rocks at it. And managed to kill it. A wolf. Wolf in the southeast. Well, Mr. Wolf, if you want to come here, you're welcome to do so. And I am tired. The common cold makes me tired much more than normal. This time I failed the butchering, but my survival is now on level 1. Throwing leveled up to level 1 as well. How far is the wolf? Oh no, I don't see it, so it's somewhere here, very far, where I can't see anymore. As mentioned, wolf is something I can handle. Jumping spider, not a problem. Wolf spider, not yet. And there it goes. My throwing is getting better. Already with the survival 1, I can create javelins instead of just wooden spears. Of course, I would need some of the other things. But when you get good enough with the survival, you start getting the sinew from when you butcher, and that is basically nature's bread. And then you just need the fur pelts, again something you can get from wolves, for example. So you can create the wooden javelins from the wild. But I have found some thread, so I can create them. In addition, with the survival 1, I can create digging stick. On the next level, I can create water skin. There's also a stone shovel I can create, a stone pot if I can't find one of my own. In addition to the butchering being more reliable, and that's why I'm here in the wild, leveling up survival. But you know what? Let's listen to some music. Listening to some music and throwing rocks at rabbits and squirrels. Being careful not to be eaten by one of the bigger ones. This rain animation is optional. It is a bit tough on the eyes to keep an eye on things. How far am I? Probably don't want to go to the crater. There's a deer there. Oh, the deer will probably hurt itself into the sharp rocks. Will the deer attack me if I start throwing rocks at it? I have no idea if I can actually kill a deer with rocks. Well, I practiced my throwing, that's for sure. It is moderately injured. Well, if one is patient enough, deer is not exactly running away like... Moderately injured. Moderately injured. I miss. I would imagine the deer would run away or attack. Yeah, I hit it a couple of times and it was still a dog. Damn. Dogs don't always attack you. They are kind of a strange ones. I would really like if the game had a system like NetHack that if you throw meat at the dog, you could drain it. Maybe something for the future. What do we have here in this? I actually don't want to be here next to this crater. Some of these are radioactive, and radioactive is not good. A wolf. Wolf in the southwest. All right. I will take off the music for now. And let's throw rocks at the squirrel. The wolf is still in the southwest. A cougar. Cougar in the southwest as well. Cougar I can handle as well. It's annoying, but I can probably handle it. Let's butcher this squirrel corpse. How are my skills? Throwing is at 2. I wonder, do I want to level up the throwing? Increases both accuracy and at higher levels range. Right, the damage is dependent on the weapon. Oh, the cougar is coming at me. Alright, cougar. Eat some rocks. I will use these bushes to my advantage. Four damage. And now I managed to lure the cougar into this shrub, so that slows it down a bit, but cougar is very fast. However, now it's slowed down a bit, so I will probably get a hit in, and that's what I will try to do. I hit it in the head a couple of times with the rocks too. Okay, hitting it with my nail board. And killed it. So that rock throwing damaged it enough, so that I managed to kill it with one hit with my nail board. This should be easier butchering. But no, I destroyed it. I got some bones out of it. With survival level 3, you can create bone needles, which are effectively the same as the sewing kit. And when you get that, you can have infinite, in theory, as far as you just go hunting, infinite sewing stuff. Where is that wolf? I'm kind of thinking of taking care of that as well. Let's go hit these rabbits. Rabbits and squirrels. There's one. Someone asked. It was answered in the comments, but these Fs here are flowers or poppy flowers. It was a bit confusing for me at the beginning, because usually in the roguelikes the letters are always creatures. But once you get used to it, then it's fine. Here's the squirrel, butchering it. I'm seriously considering, maybe at level 3 I will disable the leveling for my throwing. I don't want to use all my experience on the throwing. Because it goes quite fast. It levels up fast too, but I mostly want to level up my survival. At least at level 2, but it's going up slowly. 1 hit, good. Well, I guess it's better that I kill it fast, then it won't use that many points on the throwing. The dog is now in the west. Dog is hostile. Usually more of an annoyance than anything else. The dog hasn't yet seen me. I guess sometimes the dog doesn't attack you. But I don't really like it. For example, now it just stays there. It doesn't really do anything. It doesn't attack anything. It might attack me. Did you go eat the meat? If you attack me while I butcher, I will kill you. So yeah, I guess that's a bit of a middle ground with the dog. Being able to train the dog. Throwing almost at level 3. I have 16 rocks already. There's some squirrels here. Looks like the dog was left behind. It didn't care me about that much. I wonder where the wolf spider went. Butchering, survival, leveling up really slow. Couple of more throws and it will be level 3 with the throwing. I guess a successful. Oh hell! Where's the bear? Where's the bear? Ah, luckily it's far away in there. I would imagine wolves and bears not getting along that well. So that they would attack each other, but I don't think there is such a system in the game, at least not yet. %93% with... Oh, I managed to butcher the corpse. That probably gave you more percentage. Yeah. Not much, but a bit. I have the chunks of meat. If you cook them right away, you get it with it's also both fresh meat and well, actually, it's when you cook it, it becomes fresh again. It becomes fresh and hot. The best kind of food. We'll get a lot of morale from it. Eating a worm. warm lunch or dinner. And where the hell am I? Very far in the south. The craters are there. They don't seem to be radioactive, but then on the other hand, how the hell would I know? The effects might come later on. So I have 6 chunks of meat and I've been hunting for a couple of hours. Ah, wolf spider, no! Run away, Owen! Run away, don't let that thing eat you. Yeah, see a wolf spider, you run. Oh hell, bear. Oh, that bear is in the southeast. I'm not going to take a chance that it wanders near me and goes hostile. Bear is, well, there are more dangerous creatures than bear, but it's one of the toughest. If it attacks you, unless you have some really powerful attacks, it will very likely get you. Okay, throwing is at 3. I will press space, so now my throwing skill is not leveled up. But it's so slow with the survival. So very, very slow. Oh, another bear. Shh. Please don't go into the town. I've killed all the rabbits and squirrels in this area. With higher butchering, this would be more reliable source of food. I got thirsty already. There's a crow. Can I kill it? Can I butcher it? That was pretty kick-ass throw, if I did say so myself. That's another dog. The first one didn't attack me. Butchering. Take a look at the map. After I get my survival up a bit, I can go loot the houses again. Ah, 42%. I guess I could listen to some music again. To get the motivation up, and I should probably drink something as well. Let's drink some orange juice. And I will also eat the meat sandwich. I'll probably get full from it, but it will spoil during this day. I guess the game tracks the time from the kind of a day 1 midnight. So if you start the game with the default time 8 o'clock, it's I think 36 hours when the meat sandwiches spoil. And then the apple cider spoils after a couple of days. Orange juice after a couple of more days to that. And all in all, about about 3 or 4 days, and then you need to really have the wilderness survival in order, getting food and water from the wild. 48%. I guess I could just let the survival go up over time. Oh, jumping spider. Oh, I went a bit to the west. I'm also quite close to the swamp. The jumping spider is not following me. It stays in the southwest. Good. The swamps spawn some really nasty creatures. Like really nasty giant mosquitoes. If you think wolf spider is bad, just wait until you run into one of those things. Wolf spider, if you are lucky and fast and take some Adderalls or something, you can maybe outrun them. But some of the swamp creatures, not so much. 58. Come here, crow. And my throwing skill is staying where it was. It's not leveling up because I told it not to level up. Focusing on the butchering. Let's turn off the MP3 player, and I think I will head into the town. Maybe I will look into a couple of those houses, gather up some experience. And be careful not to be eaten by the bear or the jumping or wolf spiders. I guess I could eat and cook the meat. The wolf spider was somewhere in the area. I can get some wood because I don't have a wood axe. I can get it from the fences. I think I will do that before I end this video. And then I will continue in the next one with other stuff. Keeping an eye on the bears. And I do cough noisily, so I don't want to go far to the west before my common cold is gone, because it's quite loud, and while the wild animals don't care that much, the zombies will just beeline for me when they hear me coughing. Let's deconstruct furniture. I have the hammer and the screwdriver. I can't. I thought I could deconstruct picket fence. I can realign it. Well, I will smash it. The nails, let's get the splintered wood and the 2x4. I will make the fire here in front of this house. Not right next to it because it will burn. Let's drop the splintered wood here. I will go get my pot. I think it's somewhere in this pile. The frying pan would do just fine, but the pot cooks everything. There it is. Do need some more drinks. Yeah. Take the apple cider, drink that first. I will take 1 bottle of water. Is there orange juice left? No. The damn cold is making me thirsty. Alright, activating my lighter. Let's put that to the capital L. Light this splintered food. There's no small fire, and because I have a pot, I can cook meat with nearby fire. Cooking it, some smoke going off the fire. If there would be some materials that can catch fire next to the fire, it would catch fire. You can usually cook 3 or 4. Let's drop to the fire 1 2x4. That should catch fire. Hopefully I don't get burned. Well, that didn't exactly go as planned. I thought it would catch the fire and kind of feed the fire, but the fire actually went out. Let's take these 2 then. And light it. And cook the rest of the meat. Oh, that was it. So now I have some cooked meat, fresh and hot. And while it's fresh and hot, I will eat one. And when I eat that, if I look at my morale, I do get the enjoyment from the hot meal, 5 additional morale, and then when it's cooked, I get 16, and that's more or less the highest you can get from food. There might be some higher ones, but the freshly cooked hot meat, you can't really beat it. Right on. I did visit that house. So what I will do next time is go take a look at these houses here in the west. And carefully keep my eyes open if I start seeing something further in the west to spot if there are any stores, if there are any zombies there. And of course I do need to be careful with those bears and spiders walking into the town, so should be good times for Owen. My cooking skill is already 84% towards the first level with just that cooking. The survival, that will go up. I can go level that's up on the day 3 if I want to. I do need to keep an eye on my tiredness. I'm already tired. That's partly because of the common cold. I don't get as refreshed during the night because of the common cold. So I need to keep an eye on that. When it goes to the next level, I will have to go and sleep. The good thing is that this town is safe because there are no zombies, relatively safe. And as long as I close the doors, board up windows or board up doors, even that might not be necessary. I'm safe here. I can sleep whenever needed. So when I get too tired, I will dive into one of the houses and sleep. But that'll be in the next video.